We are back, Meet the Innovators, another episode, and I am your host, of course, the host with the most, they say, Shemuel XYZ, Shemuel Namaste. I am here with one of my trusted colleagues, my brother, a good friend, Calvin Bird, Adam Black.
What's going on?
Make some noise. Yeah, that's my guy, you know, we cook a little, let's give him a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Just a little extra, you know what I mean? Just a little sauce, a little cook up, a little paprika, a little cumin.
We cooking.
We're eating, you know what I'm saying?
We cooking and eating and cooking.
Mr. Adam Black, tell people where you're from.
Bro, I'm from Spartanburg, South Carolina, born and raised, you know what I mean? This is home here. Mm-hmm. Would not rather be any other place.
You've had your foot on the pulse of culture here for a while. I would consider you one of the gatekeepers of hip hop, creative ideas, creative media in the area. The people that you've come across and the things that you have done, where do you find the energy, first of all, and where do you find that, I've seen you give a lot of stuff out, mm-hmm. you know, loan your time, free, mm-hmm. not loan your time, but actually give your time. Mm-hmm. Where does that come from?
That came from, this was 2016. I had just put out the Mountains and Valleys project. And after I put it out, I didn't receive the recognition that I wanted or the accolades I felt like it deserved as a project. So as I'm continuing that process, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna work. I'm just gonna work mm-hmm. and work. And then after the Jet Lag Awards, I'm working with film and photography, mm-hmm. and I'm like, I'm working. Like, you know, I should be getting some recognition now. I need to change my field from, you know, rapping to photography and videography. I should be getting some type of recognition and nothing again. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna work. And now I'm in a place where I don't care anymore. Mm. I don't care about the accolades. I don't care about awards. Right. I don't care about, you know, the pats on the back. Right. I'm just working.
What's funny is that you don't care about it, but now you're getting more recognition. You just was recently nominated at the Black Excellence Gala.
Facts.
Held earlier this year for digital marketer, digital media, mm-hmm. Alongside with Jeremiah Drummond mm-hmm. and who was the other? Ariel Moore. Mm-hmm. Tell us what that experience was like at the Black Excellence Gala. Being a nominee.
It was black, yeah, and it was excellent. It was black excellent. Like it was.
Shout out to Lee.
But, bruh, the GOAT.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, man. It was a beautiful experience that I didn't know something like that was needed until it happened, and I was like, why hadn't this happened sooner? Like, why does it take till like now for something like that to happen? Mm-hmm. So I enjoyed it. I thorouhtly enjoyed it.
Yeah, you brought your family out. You know, it's something else when you're father.
I didn't bring the family out. The family was like, we gonna be there. Right. I was like, look, you know, I got this thing. I'm nominated. It's like, we gonna get some tickets. Then my mom called me. We got VIP tickets. We trying to be right there beside you. I'm like, I appreciate that. My mom,
that's a strong foundation.
Big facts. Like, number one fan is definitely my mom.
What is that like? You know, having parents that are that supportive. What as a creator, what does that feel like?
That's freedom. Yeah. Like at the end of the day, like when your parents like are behind you 100% of what you're doing, and you know that anytime you do something, like they're truly proud of you. Because at the end of the day, I know a lot of people, you want that acceptance from your parents. You want to make sure you're making your parents proud. Right. And when your parents tell you on a daily basis, like, I love you, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of what you're doing, that gives you the freedom to truly be yourself and continue to grow, and continue to create, and continue to move. So it's real free. Like right now, I'm good, dog. Like I'm like.
And speaking of family, there's not many times where when you are creating, you don't see your lovely lady, Miss Felicia Bird, with you. And she's a creative as well. Tell us about you guys. Reluctantly.
Reluctant creative.
We're working on that, right?
We're working.
Yeah. Tell us about you guys' relationships, the support, the struggles as well.
Man, like, funny story. I'm going to give you the beginning of our relationship. We started on Tinder. you know, a little swipe right, you know what I mean? And we met that March. I proposed that October and we were married that following February. So I hadn't even known her a full year before I married her. But as cliche as it may sound, when you know, you know.
You know.
Second day, I was like, that's it. This is it. This is all I need. We can ride this thing on out.
Yeah.
And that period of time of us dating, she went through like one of her worst bipolar, you know what, technically at the moment she thought it was depression. But later on we found out that she had bipolar 2, but it was like her worst depressive episode ever. And she was like, if you can accept me at my worst in this particular space, then we can be together at my best. And she felt comfortable, you know, being my wife.
Wow.
So
her birthday is February 1st. Your birthday is February 3rd.
Aquarius gang.
Yeah, you know. Water gang, you know, air
all
signs.
Facts.
And your anniversary date is February the 2nd. So you just had the 1, 2, 3 trifecta celebration.
We out there.
Yes, sir.
The 4th, we actually closed on our house that year too. So it was like back to back to back. It was a lot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We went through a lot in
our
first year. Big facts.
You're a guy who uses the color green a lot. What is the significance of that color to you? What does it mean to you?
First and foremost, green was my favorite color because of my mom. Like as a young boy, my mom's favorite color was green. That's an odd favorite color because most people do your traditional blue or red or
blue.
pink. You know, your traditional colors. My mom, my mom's favorite color was green, and I love my mom so much. So as a young kid, like that's my favorite color too. So as I got older, I was like, you know what? I genuinely appreciate the color green because it's not just a favorite color now. It's a part of my brand and my identity because at the time I didn't know how, you know, calm that I was going to be, but that's something that everybody always says, like, you're very calm. You have a very calming presence. And I think that's what green gives, you know, growth.
For sure. Means to go.
Facts.
Cook-up season is in order.
Big facts.
When we do this, we're stirring the pot.
Stirring the pot at
and
all
we're sprinkling
times.
a little seasoning on it.
You gotta put some seasoning.
You know, when we talk about this cook-up season, explain to the people in layman's terms, what are we talking about?
Cook-up season is sauce.
Okay.
So when you see this right here, that means we working.
Yeah.
That means we eat.
That means we eat.
That means the bag is here.
The bag is here.
Secure.
You got another one over here. That's for emergencies,
we
right?
got 2 bags here, and then they don't even see the backpack and the duffle by the feet.
For sure.
The bags are there at all times.
And so you're involved with photography, videography. You produce. You spit as well.
Yep. Graphic design.
Graphic design.
You know, there's so many different things.
You said, you know, average millionaire has at least 6 streams of income?
I think so.
So as an entrepreneur, you've learned how to create different platforms. Where does that come from?
That just comes from being a natural creative. Like, I've always enjoyed art. I paint as well. So like, just going back to as a youth, just drawing. That was my first love. Like, I wanted to design planes for the Navy. And it went from that to, I like rap music. And rap music, everybody does clothing lines and they spit. So I want a clothing line now and I spit. So it went from that to clothing line, and now I'm circling back around to actually getting able to do a clothing line. So you have the clothing line now, Agony and Peace. Where does that come from with the message of agony and peace? Well, the message of agony and peace is you got to go through it to get to it. At the end of the day, everybody's searching for that peace. You want to get to a point in life where you are good, like you're comfortable, you're relaxed, you're in a good place mentally, and a lot of times we all have gone through something here just to get to here. And just depending on, you know, where you are in your journey is depending on, you know, what part of peace are you in. Are you right there at the agony? Are you going through it right now? Are you working your way through that agony, or are you at peace with it? So just the brand in general was for people that's gone through something, or going through something, or will go through something. Because it ain't always, you know, sunshine and butterflies and rainbows.
That's for sure. All right. Also, Akata Vision's my guy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Producing our ancestors' wildest dreams. Tell us about that brand.
That brand, that's, you know, a little cook up with my guy here,
Yeah.
our other guy, Adrian Adams.
Right.
And with that, that's a collective of shooters.
Collective of shooters.
We just out there
Yeah.
producing our ancestors' wildest dreams.
Our goal is to bring, if you're a photographer and you believe in your work, you know, we're the X-Men of visual artists.
Facts.
And so, you know, I would consider myself the Wolverine. You know,
Nah,
of
G.
course.
Nah.
What?
I gotta be Wolverine.
You Cyclops. You can't see.
Nah, G. I can see well enough.
But yeah, like our page, Akata Visions, that's A Visions Productions on IG, Akata Visions Productions on Facebook, and most definitely follow my guy Adam Black on Instagram at ATOM BLK, and like his page on Instagram, Lens of Adam, and the website as well, atomblack.com. We want to thank our guests for coming and just sitting down and talking with us. We also want to thank the Ballard Center here at SMC for giving us a space at Bruh Mentoring as well. We want to thank you for tuning in. You know, this has been a wonderful episode of Meet the Innovators, and I'm your host, Shemuel Namaste. Good night now.